Alright, sorry. I was just typing up my chat, typing up and getting my thing out there for the advertisement for this. To be honest, I know this game is famous, and I actually wanted to do a thing on it before and just never got around to it, but I don't know too much about this game. Um, like, I know that it's super well known. I think it's pretty beloved. But honestly, I was just in the mood for a mech game. And I was just like, oh yeah. Like, I was looking through mech games, and I was like, oh yeah, Xenogears. That seems like a perfect fit for the mood right now. Though I don't know how mech-ish the game is, aside from the fact that it's a mech game, apparently. Hey there, Night Striker. How's the volume on the cutscene? Is it like too loud, too quiet? Can you hear me over the anime people? Cool. Glad to hear it.
Access confirmed. Initializing FakeNet. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter.
Also notes.
Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger.
Also, hey, pretty cool they made like an actual anime cutscene for a PS1 game. I don't feel like to see that a lot.
Omega 1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system Faust has been accessed, and its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode. Alpha 1, confirming transfer of
Like, I feel like you don't see that a lot these days. Not that it, you know, it's more of a thing these days, but...
So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine.
I see that a little bit, not massively.
See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you.
I think they just didn't, like, I think the characters just aren't animated with the English subtitles in mind, if that makes sense. I think that's what's happening. Or not the English you know, the English dialogue. Which, once again, not only did they animate a cutscene, they made a dub for it. That's cool. But, oh my god, they blew it up. And then tentacles. Oh no. Oh. Poor Captain Man, he had a wife and a daughter. And it was one day away from retirement. Hey, NTF. We're watching the captain go down with his ship. I mean, not a bad way to start a game, honestly. I can't say I know exactly what happened outside of their, like, alien tentacles and stuff, but, you know, that's really all you need to know, isn't it? That there's alien tentacles and they blew things up. And that's that. And then everybody died. Except for, except for Naked Anime Lady. Naked Anime Ladies never die. She's an alien. Once again, not a bad cutscene for the time, honestly. I'm pretty impressed. I feel like I've seen worse cutscenes on much, much newer games. So, bravo on that. That was pretty good. So I'm getting a few messages. I'll just poke through that real quick. Yeah, I mean, nobody really is expecting naked anime lady. I feel like naked anime ladies always have, like, really long hair. At least in my own opinion. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. The Edge! Oh my gosh. The first and the last. It's a fucking... I'm so sick of hearing that. Not that I blame this game, it was a PS1 game. I feel like I've fucking heard that so many... Oh, is this the same cutscene? I think it is the same cutscene. I'm gonna skip it. Literally the same cutscene. I wasn't sure, because that cutscene plays if you leave the game on long enough, so, I wasn't sure if that's the actual starting cutscene. The continent of Ignis, in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, the largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. North of the continent lies the Kislev Empire, and the south lies the desert kingdom of Ava. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. Damn. I feel like that's a real fantasy trope, though. I wonder if that's, like, ever happened. That, countries been at conflict for so long, they forget why they're at conflict. The game needs to do all the... Yeah, it's very important. The chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once, both countries excavated these ruins and had the ethos repair the discoveries in order to increase their military power. Alright, so they found ancient ruins, they got ancient weapons. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears. Giant humanoid fighting machines that were badass as fuck and also came from ruins for some reason. Who knew all we had to do to find Gundams were search ancient ruins? Crazy stuff. Yeah, there's the gears part of it. Which I guess means the Xeno part of it is aliens, so I guess we can confirm that it's not ruins from this planet. The gears are alien in nature, which I'm fine with. I guess it makes more sense than them being like ancient human robots, maybe. Eventually, after continuous swings in the state of the war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis called Gebler. This force decided to make contact with Ava. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Eva was able to recover from being hopelessly outnumbered to being back on even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of its newly gained momentum, Eva started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. Is that where our story begins? Alright. The remote village of Lana, in the outskirts of Eva, near the border with Kislev. Okay, so we're near the borders. We're near the real conflict here. Whoa, shit. This is where it all began, with this place getting firebombed. That's rad. I mean, I probably shouldn't be so hyped about that, but... It's a hell of a way to start a game, you know? Look at all these PS1 people freaking out, and that giant robot. I don't know why I'm so hyped about it, but I am, though admittedly, the flashing lights are a little fucking disorientating. As is the screen wiggliness. I think they could have made the screen less wiggly. Damn you. Are we gonna have our first battle already too? Nice. Good pacing, I'd say. Yeah. According to Fate. Oh. Maybe it's not a tutorial battle. That's one down? Yeah, I mean, yeah, why would I would have wanted to fight that? Oh no, but it's not really down. What on earth are you? No matter how did I knock you down, you still get up. Faye, stop! You must not fight here! God, boy are you persistent. Cool. But it's gonna get back up again, probably. Damn it, how come? Why did it have to come to this? Are we gonna have a flashback now? Is that what's going on? I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like there's gonna be a big old flashback to how this, like, how the main character got here. You know, like, one of those, you're probably wondering how I got here. It all started one day when I was painting this sick-ass picture in my room. Whew, that about does it. Alright, now for a short break. Oh wow, I can jump. I don't know why that's so shocking, but I mean, just not a lot of RPGs you can. Even these days, it's not every RPG, and this is a freaking PS1 RPG, and look at me, I got like legit jumps too. I practically could do platforming in this game, which I hope it doesn't really make me do, but I could. I had to. Let's see, got a martial wear cap and a stamina ring. Stats don't really mean much to me yet. Death blows. Well, that sounds like a pretty intense ability to start with. Alright, any items? No. Abilities, guided shot, we already saw that. Don't have a gear, and oh, this is the memory, like the save file. Okay. Man, what a picture. Also really well done for a PS1 game. Like, that picture is pretty good looking, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying it's my style of picture, but I don't know, like, it's pretty detailed for a picture in a PS1 game, you know? Yo, hi there, Faye. Sorry for us all using your house like this, but we have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Yeah, tomorrow, you're riding with Alice. Now, that is a big day. But get the fuck out of my house anyways. I didn't invite you over. Yeah, right. But it still hasn't hit me as reality, though. Hey, Timothy, I just want to thank both of you and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace. Oh, no, that's me, sorry. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. I didn't know who I was, where I had been, or what I had been doing up until that day. I was a main character. And I still am. But now I have some memories instead of 0. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized and with me and encouraged me to go on. If you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy. Bottom of my heart, I thank you. Yeah, they do have the amnesia trope, though I do like that, some time has passed. I think that actually makes the amnesia trope a little more interesting. It isn't just like a mystery of, it makes the character a little less of a blank slate. You still have the amnesia mystery, but you don't just have, well, they don't have a character besides they have amnesia. Ha. Quit it, will ya? You don't have to go and get all mushy on me anyway. To me, it feels like I've always been friends with you ever since we were kids. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course. I mean, you say ever since we were kids, but I had amnesia 3 years. How old am I? Oh yeah, Faye, could you stop by and check on Alice? So stuff to discuss with my old man in the village chief, but I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Anyways, I'll see you later. Oh, and I really am looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. I mean, there's no way. It doesn't like... I mean, I already checked, right? I don't get any data like that. It's so funny. Out of all the data I do get on any kind of relevancy, like, towards my character, the only thing I get is his weight. You know, I don't need his age or anything like that. The only relevant personal stat he needs is his weight. We know that he's, I guess I'd call him kind of a lightweight. 167 is pretty light, right? I'm more than 167. No, Faye. I'm sure that our village chief thinks of you of his own grandson. Having any family all those years and living on his own for oh so long. That's why he cares so very dearly about you. Never do anything that would break his poor old heart, like die in a dramatic cutscene. Yeah, Alice is gonna be someone's wife. This is the worst part of bringing up a little girl. I'm gonna just leave you guys to discuss that. Who's this person down here? Oh my gosh, I have a maid. Rad. Hello, Faye. You're looking well today. My, how time flies. Well, it's already been 3 years since you came to our village. When I first saw you brought up in all bloody and soaking, to tell you the truth, they didn't think you were going to make it. Strange masked man who carried you here that day, do you think maybe he was your real father? Do you remember anything? Why, they say you had terrible nightmares and constantly called out to your father. Thanks, maid. You know, I didn't hire you so you could bring up bad memories of why I have amnesia every time I talk to you. Maybe you should get some fucking housework done. Like, I know it's for our sake, but fucking imagine if you didn't have a maid, but every time you go up and talk to them, they fucking were like, hey, do you remember your traumatic backstory? Isn't that crazy? Don't you remember anything before your traumatic backstory? And your father who left you for dead? Who is it? Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? I mean, that backstory didn't actually look that traumatic to me. But now you're so healthy and strong. It's all thanks to our village chief. Lee, you should be grateful. Well, you should work on being less of a bitch. How about that? Whoa, what the fuck? I don't like your face. Are you a child? Are you a gnome? What are you, and why is your forehead so massive? So there you are, Faye, and I have something to talk to you about. Why, hello there, Dan. You're lively today, as you are every day. Dan, don't be so rude. What's this barging in all about? Ah, Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Till you marry my sis, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business with my friend Faye, dumbass. Sorry, Faye. I have something to talk to you about later. Real, person-like business, you know. What is it, Dan? It sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening in who could cause us trouble. It's really important. We gotta talk seriously, one-on-one, man to man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you there later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Hope you don't break any kneecaps. All 2 of them. Huh? What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm gonna be that kid's brother-in-law. That part isn't gonna be no honeymoon. Well, sounds like a personal problem. And I will not be discussing it with you further. What the fuck? There's a kid on my roof? Wait, can I climb on my roof? There's like an interesting interaction here. Like, I guess because it's kind of sloped, but I can't quite jump up there. At least I don't think I can. Oh wait, there's some stairs. Okay, I can jump up from back here. What are you up to? Birds are great. They can fly so high in the sky and wherever they want to. Yeah, I mean, birds are pretty cool. You know, Faye, Mom was saying that you might have come from a faraway place. If you were a bird, you could really fly back to your real home anytime you wanted. Thanks, kid. And everybody's so fucking obsessed with my traumatic backstory today. I'm like, jeez. Can't anybody just let me have a normal, peaceful life? Everybody's gotta be like, fucking... Don't you wish you could go to your real home? Yeah, I guess everybody's just a fucking platforming master in this universe. No, don't waste perfectly good food like that. Faye, what do you want? Finally, at my age, I've been able to live in peace. At this rate, I'll probably live to be 100. That's the words of somebody who's gonna die soon. Oh, Faye, tomorrow's Alice and Timothy's big day. Isn't it exciting? I know Alice will make a lovely bride. Hope a handsome prince comes into my life soon. That girl's dead. It's the village consultant's house. He can teach you all kind of things. Before you step outside our village, it might be wise to stop here for advice first. That girl's dead. I mean, that one isn't really dying words. It's just suspicious. Good. You're lucky you came just the right time. A memory cube that don't hesitate to ask me. No one knows better than I do. A memory cube? I have to say, don't you want to know? The logical comes down and beautiful lecture given by me? Ever know unless you hear it out. Oh, what a waste. Well, don't come crying to me when you run into trouble. I mean, what? This is a save point, right? Oh my god, it's a save point. Crazy. It's funny, this actually brings up, like, basically the PS2 memory card. Like, I could save over my Battle Hunter data if I wanted to. Which, I mean, honestly, maybe I do want to. The game's not very good. Half platformer, half JRPG, 1-4 stealth game, very unique. Hello there, Rock Bottomless, and quite okay. Know that you can spin the world around for the world by using, oops, the accidental pause menu. when it comes to fighting techniques, I tend to be extremely fussy. Only started to study up on them recently. How about it then? Want to hear what I have to say? Sure. Pretty scholarly for a youngin'. Now listen up. Guided shot ability you already have is one of the many mysterious powers related to ether and chi. Okay, so you have a couple of pools, or at least a pool. Maybe both pull from it. Not everyone has the talent to use such powers. People are each born with differing innate abilities, and that individual does have the gift. Increasing its level will give birth to more powerful abilities. I see a lot of potential in you. You could maybe even be level 99 one day. Wow. And you just gave me 80 gold for free. Buy some pencils and books with that, okay? You stick with it, kid. No, but I'll maybe buy some adventuring gear. Hear what I have to say. Explain death blow skills. Good, good. Ask away, youngin'. Are y'all ready? As you already know, there are 3 strength levels for ordinary attacks. Weak, strong, and fierce. Oh, okay. So that's how that works. So it goes, so basically the lower the button is, the stronger the attack is. So, why? Okay, got it. Death blow skills are special chains of attacks that first use some weak or strong blows to knock your foe off balance, and then with a fierce blow to do some major damage. First, you must master the use of weak, strong, and fierce attacks in order to be able to learn such death blow skills. So basically, I have to learn combos. Got it. Attacks you should try to do, say, 4 weak blows in a row, or 2 strong blows, or even a fierce blow accompanied by another type of blow. Okay, so he's already telling me some, so I have the basic mash weak combo, 2 strong combo, and the fierce accompanied by anything else combo. Got it. In other words, the way to learn new death blow skills is through the frequent use of various combinations of the 3 basic attacks. Think, does it just make you want to go out there and start murdering things? Yeah, actually, it kind of does. Crazy enough, I'm excited to actually, like, experience the combat system. Haven't quite gotten there yet. I will bother this guy for his last piece of Oops. Oh no, it's one of those. I feel like I'm talking to the owl all over again now. Fuck. Okay, so I press X once and then I have to wait on the second one for his, Okay. Yep, that's fine. Skill levels. Alright, here we go. More about death blows and their relation to experience levels. If you want to see how close you are to learning a certain death blow skills, go to the menu screen. That screen you can select skills, your death blows, the meter showing percentages. Oh, so it's not just learning the combos, you actually also need to get experience in using the combos. Okay, got it. Remember this, death blow skills cannot be obtained until you've reached a certain level of experience. So basically, sometimes I can't learn certain skills until I'm high enough level anyways. Got it. And that's about it. If you keep in your studies, you're bound to go far. Thank you. Well, it's cool to have someone here who's excited for the game. It is a game that I actually have very little knowledge about. This is pretty much my first time experiencing it, so... sorry if there is anything that I seem a little dumb on, but I am excited to experience the game. Let's see... Martial arts for self-defense. Holy shit, there's a fucking lot here. Okay, battle commands. During battle, there are 2 groups of commands. You can toggle between the groups with left and right directional buttons. First group includes the most frequently used attack, defense, and chi options. The second group contains special, such as combos, escapes, and so forth. You fight by skillfully selecting from the 2 groups that best suit your circumstance. Normally you should be able to get by with just the first group options. The item option is both sets, so you don't have to switch groups. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. Please come again when I need my services. Okay? I think I understand. Defense option. Defense is the best offense, or offense is, but honestly, both are pretty good interchangeably. It's just, it makes you better one way or the other. Yeah, the people here seem to give you a lot of info, which is useful, even if there's a lot to take in. Defense, you can have your damage the opponent does to you. But being offensive, it pays to hold back. When you find yourself in a pinch, it may be a good idea to leave attacking up to your other party members. Okay. Well, that's pretty much not that surprising for what defense does, but it is kind of nice to know the value. So it's just straight up it cuts enemy damage in half. Ask me about them and allow me to explain action points. So 3 kinds of attacks, each using a certain amount of action points and performed. When all your action points are used up, your turn will end. Conversely, as long as you have action points, you may continue to murder people. In other words, action points show you how much you can do in a turn. In the beginning, you only started with 3 action points. However, increase in level, your action points will increase accordingly. The secret is in putting up a good fight lies in how you utilize your action points, what strengths of attack good you use, and in what order you dish them out in. That's in a nutshell, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any queries. What I do for you? Attack? That seems pretty straightforward. You are bold! Attacking people? Wowie zowie. Sure that you know there's 3 different types. Uses up 3. If you only have 3, you'll only be able to use 1. We'll use 1. Punch in strong attacks too, right? Yep. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, the combat system seems pretty interesting in this game. I am very, I am definitely interested to, like I said, to get into the combat, but I'll keep talking. I want to hear everything everyone has to say. Combo option. I didn't expect you to ask about combos. Wow, that's crazy. That's super duper secret. I don't know. I just find it funny. I'm not complaining, but it's funny how she's like, "Wow, you asked about combos." I'm like, "Yeah, it's on your list of things I can ask about." It's part of the tutorial. Okay, so action points can be stored in an AP counter. When this AP counter stores up a certain amount of points, you'll be able to use combos. Combos are rapid series of death blows let loose all at one time. Tend to be rather ferocious. Any foe of the receiving end of a combo will probably fucking die. Okay, that does sound pretty rad. Well, I see some emotes. We have a lizard eating a Dorito? That's cool. Makes me hungry. I haven't had a good Dorito in a while. Experience levels, you probably can't be able to do much combo damage, but in time you'll be able to do some pretty rad combos. Alright, I'm looking forward to that. I'll jump to that. I'm gonna combo so many bitches. Okay. I think that's that. Did I talk to you yet? Welcome to the village of La. Oh, it's you, Faye. Don't worry, we already consider you a proud member of the Lawn community. Finding a wife and settling down in our village, too. Shu, if you live a peaceful life here, your memory will be bound to come back one day. Well, I don't know if that's how that works, but thanks. Are you offering to be my wife? I mean, what? You have a natural ability to paint and can do martial arts rather well, I hear. It's because your body remembers these things. You'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief when your memory returns to you. Don't worry, I'm sure it will. What if I don't want it to? What if I just, like, want to live here? Like, my entire life? What if I just want this to be the entire game? I don't think I can get up there. Yeah, I don't think the main character is gonna live a peaceful life either. Oh, I'm just contemplating what I should plant next. It's a lot of work just trying to raise crops, but it's an excellent feeling, Faye. Dude, I can stand on your cow thing. I wanna steal your cow thing. General store, although they don't have much of a selection, but then again, we're out in the country, so we can't complain too much. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I gotta check it out. Oh my gosh, what is this? It's a cat thing, I want it. Just because Alice is getting married doesn't mean you have to be sad. Faye, when I get wigger, I'll be your bride. Will you wait for me? Sure, kid. You're not gonna die in the next scene anyways. Really? You mean it? Then cross your heart. Hope to die. Stick a needle in your eye. It's all set then. Our burning love is tied. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's so stupid. By unbreakable bonds. That's great, kid. Okay, so it is another kid running the great store. Hi, Faye, welcome. The big day's finally approaching, huh? Alice and Timothy's wedding is coming up. Hey, how about getting them a stamina drink, of course, and love. What do you think? Come on, we gotta get a present here. The only shop in town, you know? Child labor, yeah. See, so we have our basic healing item, our basic mana restore item, which, funny enough, both work like the exact amount of HP and EP I start with. Wait, what the fuck? That seems like it's way better. I'm a little confused on the balancing here. It kind of seems like Omega Soul is just better than Rose Soul. Oh, okay, they only work out of combat. That's about, got it. And they're still OP. That makes sense. I was just curious. So they're kind of like using like a tent in Final Fantasy or something. They are useful, but they can't save you mid-combat. I guess the difference being that it doesn't seem like you're restricted to, well, you know, funny enough, I guess you also have a tent, but that's full party. Which early game, I don't think I really need. I mean, there's nothing wrong with stocking up on a few adventuring supplies, right? Thanks again, come by anytime. I feel like that's a basic for any RPG. Sometimes the basic is buying weapons, but it doesn't really sound like they have a weapon store here, so... Timothy is a balding fool and his dad is bald and stupid. My legs have been giving me trouble. It's really getting to me. Like to go and have Dr. Satan Uzaki take a look and tell me what's wrong. Dreadful chore to climb the mountain path to visit the doctor. It must be a sign of my age. Doctor, it's weird. Why would anyone want to live up on a mountain peak? You should live closer to the village. Hey, you're really good friends with the Doctor. Why don't you ask him to stop being such a bitch? Okay. I can do that for you. Oh, this is... That way is Doctor's house. This seems like it's transferring to the actual map. So I should probably best be careful. Because I'm probably going to encounter enemies here. But on the other hand, I'm kind of excited to encounter enemies, so... Hey, I was right. Somehow I didn't expect them to be random encounters, even though that totally makes sense for this kind of game. Alright. Combat seems decent. The animation's fluid. Kind of interesting. The characters are like 2D sprites and I mean, I guess I expected that. They're like... They got hob jerky. Huh. But I'm actually okay with that. I mean, I think the characters look pretty good and readable, and I think that's relevant. And it seems like they still managed to get the fights to be impactful, which I think is what matters. The early battles don't seem like they're impossibly hard, but I do not mind that. I was not sure what to... What the fuck? What the there's a fucking wolf over there. That's weird. Kick the wolf. Or, I guess headbutt is my first attack. How do I change my targets? Oh, also, oops, I think I totally just missed, that. Sorry about that. Yeah, there seems to be, I'm pretty sure what that was is I assume that it's kind of a wave mechanic. Like, I assume I can only face up to 3 enemies at a time. And any other enemies will jump into the fray later in the battle. But I could be wrong about that. That's just my, assumption from what I saw there. Let's see, I'm probably going to use maybe a little restorative, but, oh, well, I'm pretty close to leveling. I doubt leveling heals, but if I level up, then obviously I'll have more HP to restore. And give me just a second, I'm going to, check on, Twitch for it was probably a follow or something, but I don't know, I still like to check on these things. I'm sorry that I missed the notification. I heard the noise. I just should pay attention to the actual, things that appear, you know? But I just need to remember where to check for this. I believe under my dashboard. I mean, I'm also doing this because it's good to just get this open anyways. Yeah. A follow from, Rock Bottomless. Thank you. That is very much appreciated. I need to get in the habit of just having that stuff ready so I can... When I miss things, I can look back and actually say, like, hey, thank you for the whatever. Because I always appreciate, I appreciate follows or anything. Whoa, what are you doing here? It's you, Faye. And hey, thank you, Selfed, for the follow as well. Cliff's edge collapsed from the heavy rain we had recently. You're alright, Faye. You can do a big jump. But I'm too scared. What is a big jump? How could you forget? A big jump is done by pressing triangle, running with the circle. Jump much further than with a regular jump. Faye, you never have any problems. It's not fair. You and your perfect life, even though everyone you know is about to be super dead. What's a big jump is such a funny question, yeah. Oh. Okay, so maybe I was wrong about how the environment works, because I can just jump over to the enemies over here. Huh. Yeah, it is kind of funny how that works out with the different games going for different things at the time, but I agree the 2D sprites and the animations are good, and I think that's kind of all that matters, in my opinion. Like, yeah, the environments look a little dated, but I like how the characters look, and I like how the action feels so far, and I think that's kind of, like, more important. Yeah, maybe the positioning thing will make more sense for more party members. I wonder if I should, better safe than sorry. I'm gonna down one of these hob jerkies I'm getting. I don't wanna die because I entered a battle half dead or something lame like that. Oops. Look up to the side and reality explodes as he go to punch a wolf in the face. Oh shit. I missed him. I guess, sorry, my bad, it's a jackal, not a wolf. Well, how about this jackal? Huh, maybe some enemies can't reach depending on where you are, or maybe that's part of it? Because despite my ability to do badass super jumps, these things didn't do anything on their turn from what I understood from the text there. Sorry if I missed some in-town tutorials. I did not expect that going to the doctor's house would involve its own adventure. So, my bad on that. I see a treasure chest down there, so before I continue onwards... Oh, nice, a healing item. I wonder if this game has, weapons and stuff. That's probably related to the gear section. I'm willing to bet the main characters probably don't have a lot of, differing equipment, but I bet your mechs have a bunch of different equipment. At least that would be my assumption. I mean, that would make sense for how to do this kind of game to me. I wonder if I can unlock any death blows at this early of a level. The old guy, or at least start unlocking them. The old guy was, like, all the combos he suggested require more stuff. But let me see. Look under, what is it, status lets me look at this? Maybe abilities? No, it's not abilities. Skills? Yeah, death blows. So far shows a whole lot of nothing. So I'm willing to bet I can't really do any death blows at 3 points, which is fun. I was just curious, but I think I've tried every combination I can with only 3 buttons. I mean, 3 points to spend. This is a neat little house. Well, I say little, it's not really that little. Injured, sick, all accepted. Come on in, but no deceased patients, please. Thank you, doctor. What the fuck? That's a noise. What a bizarre chicken thing. Oops, sorry. Sorry that I probably opened my menu way more than I mean to. I sometimes get the buttons mixed up between like jumping and the menu. Who are you? Oh, welcome, Faye. What brings you here today? Well, nothing in particular. I see. Well, anyway, please make yourself at home. I mean, I kind of came here because some old lady was complaining about her feet, or her legs, but I guess that's not something I'm actually supposed to be worried about. Hi, Midori. It's a nice day to play outside. How about we feed the birds later? Yeah, I mean, that's a fair response. I don't blame you. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to feed the birds that badly either, especially when they sound like this. Are you in here, Mr. Doctor Guy? No? What the heck? It's very steampunky in here. Carved in small letters in the corner. Curious. Place looks cool, though. I've gotta say, I am enjoying the martial arts, and the combat is fine from the start. It's pretty simplistic, starting out, though I'm sure it'll get less so as the game goes on, but, I'm excited to get to the mechs. That's just one of those things. I mean, it'll probably be a while, considering the game doesn't start with them. Well, it kinda does, in a funny way, but when you actually play the game, you don't start with them. You just see a cutscene, the main characters in one. I wonder if that's to ensure the player that, hey, don't worry, the mechs will happen. Whoa. If you want to look through the telescope, that doesn't sound very beneficial during the day, but sure, why not? It's cool. It's a pretty nice view out. Nice bit of a world view. Doesn't seem to be too much out here. Alright. Well, enough of that. Let's get out of here. I've got a professor doctor guy to look for. Yeah, I know. This game, in my opinion, looks really good for a PS1 era game. I actually, come to think of it, I like that the characters are 2D even more, considering I've somewhat recently played some other PS1 games, and I'll be honest and say that the 3D character models of PS1 games often look a little blocky by modern standards, and that isn't necessarily to say that they look terrible, they just look dated. You know, which is understandable, but sometimes it makes it a little harder to, I guess, get immersed. I feel like for me it's easier to get immersed with like I don't know, 2D art. I guess I'm just such a 2D art nerd that it's something I'm always happy to see in a game. You know, even if early on, the combat simplist, being able to chain together your own various attacks does make even the early, like, pre-combo battles more exciting too. Which I know I'm probably heaping on, it seems like an unnecessary amount of praise for a game that is admittedly so far very simple, but I guess I've played a lot of PS1 RPGs, and I feel like this one's showing a lot of promise so far, so I'm excited to see, you know, where that promise goes. I mean, heck, even that. Like, I feel like that jumping to the other side to deal with that enemy was in theory strategic, even though the timing didn't work out perfectly because these bitches are kind of slow, so... Whatever, not like they hurt me much anyways. Dead. But yeah, that does teach me not to go on quests for random nameless NPCs. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I could have defended on the other side for a turn. Oh, hey, there's that kid. Well, before I talk to that kid, what are you up to? Timothy's wedding tomorrow is the talk of the town. I guess it's to be expected, though. It is one of life's biggest events. The one in the village are born, raised, married, and live out the rest of their lives here. There must be some happiness in that, but I've been thinking from time to time. Sometimes I wish I were born a man. Well, good news. I was clearly not paying enough attention to a character model. And travel the world and live an ever-changing life. Huh. It's weird, isn't it, that I'm going to die soon? No, of course not. Really? Do you mean it? I knew you'd say it for me, Faye. Here, this is my very own homemade aquasol. Our bear cows love it. Try it out sometime. The choice of all bear cows. I didn't realize that's what they were. That's pretty great, though. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Where'd I go? Phew, that was a close one, as well as dangerous. Perhaps it's better if I don't go near it again. Well done, you found a weird item? What? That was unexpected. I wonder what that guy got. Here to see Alice? Actually, it's custom to let any men in to see the bride today. You know how it goes. But I get to be the exception. It even made a pun, yeah. I got an eyeball from that? It should sell for a high price. Sure. I think we should be concerned about who else has been falling down that well. Why, hello, Faye. Have you come to visit Alice? She's upstairs right now. But doesn't time fly? It's already been 10 years since my brother and his wife passed away. Just raised the 2 children in their place. But now as far as Alice is concerned, I can finally say that my job is done. I know Timothy will take good care of her from now on. All that's left is Dan. I'm gonna have a hard time raising him. He's kind of an asshole. There's a couple more items if you keep dropping down. Alright, I'll talk to Alice and then we'll see what's down here. Down the mysterious well. Is that your wedding dress? Oh, Faye, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. Took a lot more work than expected. I like her wedding dress. It's actually neat that it's not like just a traditional white gown. It's all colorful. You did a great job there. You look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, Alice. Oh, Faye. What is it? Oh, nothing. So, you wanna try on that wedding dress early? I see. Oh yes, that's right. Faye, have you seen Dan? Knowing him, he's most probably outside gas bagging right now. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, that kid. I just told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh yeah, what kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping he could borrow a camera and some lights from Dr. Uzoki. Well, Unfortunately, I was just there, but I can go get that for you. That's all it is. I'd be glad to do it for you. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Isn't it a little dangerous to send a kid up that path anyways? I know there was a kid up there telling me at the jump button, but there's just fucking goblins and wolves or whatever they were called. Coyotes? Sorry, I had to drink some water. All this reading is thirsty work. I tell you what. Anyways, it doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. Or I might have a chance to eat some of Yui's cooking if I go to Doc's place. That's my fave. Well, I'll go up there now and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Huh? Is there something else you want me to get from Satan? No, it's not that. Do you want to see me in my wedding dress? Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? If you'd only been born in this village, and if you'd only known each other earlier on. Oh, fair enough, NTF. You know, it was super obvious. I'm like, I knew it. I knew my jokes were just nothing. She's totally like, hey Faye, I have a crush on you. Oh, it's nothing, I'm sorry. Well, I think I'd better get going now. It's not awkward that you're like, hey Faye, I wish we could have romanced when you're literally about to get married. Oh, okay. Careful on that mountain path, and give my regards to Dr. Uzuki. Oh well. Despite the fact that it was awkward, Alice is, I don't know. Alice at least has a cute dress. Her current dress and her wedding dress. Is this fate? I feel so foolish. Who am I kidding? Nobody. Except for the people who are going to attack the village and kill everyone. They're on your side. I mean, I can't even say I'm just making assumptions. It was kind of the initial scene, wasn't it? That was a close one. Well, it's dangerous. Perhaps I'd better not go near it again. All's well that ends well. Found in Aquasol S. Ooh, fancy. But yeah, that's true. Gotta have the love triangle. I do feel like it's not going to be very long-lived, though. Oh, do I only get the 2 items? Oh, I'll try one more time. Well, 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 you found a power ring. Nice. There it is. There's the power ring. Nice. Oh, there was a weapon slot. Power ring. So my cap gives me +1 defense. The ring gives me +2 attack. The only funny thing, I'm sure I will want to equip that soon. Ironically, there's not really a reason to yet, because I was one-shotting all of the things I was fighting so far. So, at least at the moment, the defense stat's better than the attack stats. But, you know, that isn't to say that'll be that way for very long. Oh, good, Faye. You ready to talk? As you know, tomorrow's finally the day of my sister's wedding. So, what I want to talk to you about is exactly that. Alice's marriage. Faye, to be perfectly honest with you, I always wished you could be my brother. It's still not too late. You could go and murder the person who's gonna marry Alice, and then run off with her. It may be odd for you to say this, my sister's beautiful and a good cook. It's just for you and me, but she's well endowed too. I'd marry Alice, but this village really hates incest. So come on, go for it. That's crazy. Hey, what are you talking about, Dan? Timothy and Alice are both my best friends. You know I can't do that. Yeah, I do appreciate that, but that you're not gonna... I do appreciate not backseating a lot, but I don't mind pointing out, like, really easily missable treasures. That doesn't bother me, because I feel like during these days there was always a lot of hidden treasure that was very missable, which I don't mind that games had that, but, you know, it's not like I hate finding... You know, I'm always happy to find loot, basically. Yeah, I know that well if you're gonna be like that. But if you change your mind, come and talk to me. No, that's okay. Is it weird that I'm not that invested in perpetuating the weird love triangle thing? It's not that it's not even that I'm like, oh, Alice isn't cute, but so far the only thing we know about her is that she's marrying a guy that she doesn't love, and that her little brother thinks she's hot, and that's kind of weird. And that's like my knowledge of Alice. Ow, that kind of hurt. Get that dunked on, nerd. But anyways, that's my personal opinion. Ooh, another level. Fancy. I'm getting strong. Through what is essentially unintentional grinding. Since I kind of took this path more than I really need to, but oh well. Knowing this sort of game, some early level ups are far from going to be a bad thing to have under my belt. I would even arguably say could end up... Wow, I'm getting a lot of this hob jerky. We'll go ahead and use one. I wouldn't be shocked if these levels save my bacon later. Or maybe save me some grinding. But, I mean, I'll have to see. Maybe this game is really well balanced on that. But I feel like grinding was still kind of a JRPG staple around this time. I mean, in some ways it still is, though definitely a lot less so. Dr. Uzuki's house is just over the bridge up to the north. Oh no. I still love the jump over. Oh, one of them. I'm gonna try that defense idea. Yeah, that did seem to work pretty well. I like that. You know, I haven't even tried the chi thing. Guided shots. Actually, is that gonna be a... Oh, cool! That's like a ranged attack, too. So I can actually just spam that. That's super neat. So I can spam that from a distance, or they can't even hit me. Man, none of this really does feel like some kind of, like, martial arts anime, like a, like a Dragon Ball Z light. I say light because I'm not, like, you know, it's not over the top, I'm not flying through the air and destroying planets, but I'm doing the cool martial arts stuff, which is what matters to me anyways. I'm all down to throw around key blasts and deck monsters in the face. This game seems rad. I see why people love it. We haven't even gotten to the giant robots, and my guy's already pretty badass. which is, I feel like, really unusual. You don't see a lot of games or media in general where the person piloting the giant robot is also super cool outside of the giant robot. Or when they are, it just kind of doesn't matter. I guess a good example would be Gundam. Like, there's some Gundam protagonists that do have cool moments outside of their giant mechs, but I mean, you're watching Gundam for the giant mechs, so almost anything that happens that's badass is going to be involving a robot. I think funny enough, the one time I can think of not being the case is actually involving one of the, I kind of want to call him a villain. I guess he's an anti-hero. I don't know Gundam very well, but I know there's a point where Char like shoots a bazooka at somebody and like gets a headshot with a bazooka, and that's pretty badass. Oh, Faye, welcome. Hello, Yui. Where's Doc? My husband is tinkering with his junk out in the backyard. I think so. I don't know Gundam very well, sorry. Or a lot of mech. I should watch more, mech anime, honestly. Yeah, Char... I can't say his last name. Should have guessed. Doesn't ever get sick of playing with that stuff. Well, okay then. I'll go out into the backyard and see if I can find him. I feel like it's always hard to find a place to start, though, especially given the biggest mech anime out there is, of course, Gundam. But, man, you know, there's just so much of it. It's always like, where do I start? Do I start at, like, original Gundam? Do I start at one of the spin-off series? Do I start at the Shining Finger Gundam because I like that guy? Where are you, Doc? I think it's G Gundam. What's going on? Oh, this is no good. Why do they use such inferior parts? This is their intervention strat. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I've definitely gotten into things because of a game or something like that. And yeah, Gundam Wing. I do remember that being on Toonami. I just never ended up catching it. Doc, so that's where you were. Oh, Faye, good to see you. I was expecting the Doc to look a lot older, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why, just anyone called, like, Doc or Doctor in a game, I automatically assume to be, like, very obviously over 30. Are you alright, Doc? What are you doing all the way up there? I thought I would try to restore this land crab. Oh, and that explosion was nothing to worry about. It happens all the time. Could you wait there a while? I'm just about ready to call it a day. Oh yes, there's something interesting in the storeroom. Why not take a look? Oh, I think you're right, NTF. That was the guy from the opening fight being like, you can't fight here, you dumbass. Okay, Doc, I will, but please hurry up. It'll get dark before you know it. That's what Doc was talking about. Let me see. What's so interesting about it? Wow. What the fuck is that? Whoa. Steam all over the place. What is that? Whoa, it's some kind of music box for giants. Rad. I like it. This music, I've heard it before somewhere. Oh my gosh, I remember. I was a Xenogear all along. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Doc. Hello, Faye. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Music is a mysterious thing. Sometimes it makes people remember things they do not expect. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, things almost forgotten, regardless of whether the listener desires to remember them or not. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins and is still under repair. Obviously, it is an audio device of some type. Long ago, people would listen to this melody just as we are doing now. Times they would have been cheered up, while at times they would have been made to cry. I mean, you're probably not wrong, but that also feels like an assumption. I'll keep an eye out for that, thank you. And, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind. Also, do you have Gundam recommendations? I keep meaning, I think the one I keep trying to get into is G Gundam, and I just never get around to watching it. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, our wedding ring is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well, we had better get them ready then. I think I had asked that earlier, but I'm just re-asking in case, you know, missed it or something. Though you don't have to give a recommendation if you don't want to. Oh, and dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Would I ever? I was hoping you would ask. I still have some cleaning up to do out here. Would you mind giving Midori some company back in the house? Okay, take your time, Doc. I'll go ahead and eat when dinner is ready. Go right ahead, but I will not be held responsible if you get a stomachache from eating my wife Yui's cooking. Doc, I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. That may just be because your heart is actually gears. That doesn't make sense. Your coolant is failing. There we go. Maybe because you have someone living inside of you. That's not much better than what I said, actually. That's kind of weird. You have a skeleton living inside of you. Oh my god. I mean, two must have liked this music a long time ago before it became a part of you. Is Timothy and Alice's wedding really tomorrow? It might actually be better to live an ordinary life in this condition, as a son of man. Well, anyways, I suppose I'd better adjust the gyro at least. Yeah, maybe. I guess that would make sense. I'm a xenomorph. And that's the Xeno and Xenogears. It isn't that they're alien robots, it's that there's aliens and robots. That's the twist. I don't know if it's much of a twist at this point, though. Also, holy crap, that thing's vibrating. What kind of... Oh, jeez. This cannot be. This is... an omen? I think it's just poorly designed, or maybe really old, but... Either way, that thing was vibrating uncontrollably so hard it exploded, which is, not ideal. That was good. Universal Century continuity and G Gundam are in different universes. Okay, got it. Universal Century, yeah, it has Char. Universal Century is like the OG one, right? That has, I think is, Oh man, I'm having an issue with the main characters because I played a couple of Gundam games, so at least have at some point known the original characters' names. But I don't feel like most of that information is still in my head. Amuro, I think that's the first character. Your cooking never fails to impress me, Ewing. Thanks for such a delicious meal. You're welcome. If you like my cooking that much, then I'd be happy to cook for you anytime, Faye. Man, it feels like everybody's wife wants me. This is kind of weird. Alice is about to marry my unofficial brother, but she's like, but I want you. And this guy's wife is like, I could cook for you anytime. You should come over. You should be like my unofficial son. I'll bring the equipment you need to the village tomorrow morning myself. It does not exactly make me feel comfortable to have you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Where have I heard that line before? That's alright by me. Well, see you tomorrow, Doc. Good night, Yui, Midori. Good night. We're looking forward to tomorrow's wedding. Well, good night, Doc. Yes, good night. Oh, Faye, do be careful. I mean, the path is dangerous when it's so dark. What's wrong, Doc? There's nothing to worry about. There's everything to worry about. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Faye, and do be careful. I actually think the dialogue in this game is, despite my joking, which hopefully nobody minds, I can't help it, but I do actually think the writing in this game has been good so far. Like, I feel like I'm sure making jokes, but I find the dialogue entertaining, which is a good thing. Like, there's dialogue to be entertained by, if that makes sense, which not every game manages to have consistently, like, interesting oh shit, the giant mechs! The Xenogears! Giants! Faye! Doc, some flying objects went towards Lehan. You could say they were UFOs. So, you saw them too. Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from our neighbor country Kislev. Those were gears? I wish I knew, like, translation groups and stuff like that better, because I'm guessing that's a big name, and I do think that some of the humor does come through, but I don't really know who Richard Honeywell is very well. And as far as that goes, I understand as somebody who hasn't watched Gundam, I can agree. I would say Char is admittedly seems a lot more memorable than the main characters of at least the first, like, couple of Gundam seasons. He seems like a pretty cool anti-hero. No, they're headed directly for Lahan. The ones I just saw? Let us make haste. Right. Cool that we actually get to see him, like, run for it. We can kind of follow him. Oops. Sorry. I do kind of wish that Battle Hunter wasn't, like, the first save there. With the weird way this game's saving works, you kind of want to save it on, like, a blank memory card. Just so you can always have, like, the easy whoa, everything's all wavy! That's what fire does. No, Lahan's not the wedding! Not the not the little girl who was like, I'm gonna marry you and that was kind of weird. Alice, Timothy, Dr. Uzuki, Faye. Wow, that's impressive. I should look him up then. That is, yeah, that is a lot of localization work. Doctor just came out of nowhere and landed right in our village. I know. What on earth are they doing starting a battle here? Are you all okay? Yes, but it's Dan. We can't find him. I'll go look one more time. Alice, go ahead and get out of the village. I've read Timothy actually has a character, like, portrait. I am less certain that he's going to die now. He might still die, but that I kind of forgot about that part. No, Timothy, wait. You, Alice, and the rest of the villagers should evacuate to a safer location. Doc, you know I can't just leave Dan behind. Timothy. I understand how you feel, but leave the rest up to Faye and me. We will punch those robots. The only thing you should be concerned with is your own safety, Timothy. Your responsibility is to protect Alice. But it's just as Doc says, the two of you should get the fuck out now. Don't worry about Dan. Knowing him, he is already evacuated and is waiting for you. I guess you're right. Okay, Alice, let's get Dr. Uzuki and Faye handle it from here. It's okay. Thank you, Doctor. But Faye, please look out for Dan. No. I don't plan to. So what happens in the village, I'll be sure to save him. Now both of you, hurry. Oh shit, sorry, I literally fucking forgot to get the guy's ring. In his backyard. I kind of got distracted. Oh well. I will go check inside the houses and see if there's anyone left behind. Faye, please go around the village and guide the stragglers to a safe location. Alright, but Doc, do be careful, okay? You too, Faye. Man. Robots really make the world, like, kind of go crazy. And geez, what are you even, who are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Whoa. That guy's been doing a lot of shooting, but he doesn't seem to have been doing a lot of hitting. Ah. Oh shit, we get more anime cutscenes? That's rad. I didn't know. I was sure if it'd just be the opening. That's super hype. I love that. I wish more games had, like, anime cutscenes, especially, like, anime cutscenes from this era. I don't know, there's something that's very appealing to me about this. Oh shit. It's somebody with a creepy smile. And they killed somebody, too. What a jerk. Come on, you've got to become the Xenogears. Huh? Faye? Wait, Faye? Nice. Hype. Do not use this, Faye. You must not fight here. Faye. Here we go. We get to do a robot fight. It's part of his past life. Whoa. Linguistic modifier enabled. Identified Lamb Ignis dialect. No piloting experience. Easy mode set. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That this giant robot has a convenient easy mode with it's synchronizing input interface with pilot's normal reflex time. Warning pilots. Combat mode. About to enter combat. 1,200 units of fuel left. Utilize combat ring in upper left of screen to select attack. Then, those buttons commence auto attack sequences. Power and fuel usage differ with the attack types. Okay, charge restores 30. Warning, enemy gears are now preparing to attack. Terminating help mode. Oh, okay. So these ones distinctively work differently. They don't hurt too much, at least. Ether issue? Oh, I can do guided shot. Well, let's see what a mech guided shot looks like. Dude! Badass! It's basically a mech version of a Kamehameha wave. Wait, what was that? Special options. I don't know any of those yet. Wow. That seemed really effective. You know, it is very nice that my magic scales to robot level. Now that being said, this is still pretty cool. Even though I feel like I much less know what I'm doing. I don't think I can do combos in here. I think you select single attack types here. At least from the idea that I'm getting. Wow. Jeez, all the way up to level 5 from that. And I got some money. Wow. Reinforcements, huh? They really don't like our village for some reason. Those are kind of jerks, you know that? On my right, too. Damn it. How many of them are there? What we need is more giant robots. Oh no. I guess there's no choice but to fight. Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta beat all of them. Go into, I don't know, hyperdrive mode or whatever. Faye, the way you are fighting, oh no, this is not good if he awakens here. Doc? Dan? Are you alright? What on earth are you doing here? Know how worried Alice and Timothy are? I'm sorry, Dr. Zaki. I got out of the village earlier, but I came back. I couldn't just bear to think of leaving my sister's wedding dress behind here. That's nice. You returned to save your sister's wedding dress? Heh, you're such a sentimental little boy. Let us evacuate to a safer spot while Faye has their attention. Appears that they are after that gear phase. Phase inside that monster? Faye's bound by the dark, cruel destiny of God. God's kind of an asshole. Faye? Come on now, Dan. We'd better get away from here. Dan? I knew you were still in the village. Boy, I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? Oh shit! I knew it, he's dead! He's gonna die! His character portrait didn't save Timothy after all. Wait, don't shoot! Oh, wait, don't shoot! Stop it! These people have nothing to do with you. Yeah, that was a pretty fucking melodramatic way to put it, wasn't it? I like his response, though. His giant neck turns on, he's just like, But I mean, I don't know, the guy doesn't seem all that bad. Like, everybody's like Alice is like, I wish I could have married you, and her little brother's like, she should have married you, and yeah, I mean, I get to be the guy who pilots the mech and everything, but the dude freaking tried to come back for his, like, little brother-in-law, so dude clearly has something to him. Timothy! Out of the way, you bastards! Stop it! I said stop it! It's weird that we had to go to, like, the combat dimension for that. Oh, shit! Well, I guess whatever he did have didn't save him. Dude's fucking dead. Oh, no, and the trauma comes back. Oh, no, I did it! I murdered everybody. I did the genocide in when I was a kid. Maybe. Whoa! Badass! Well, they're dead. She's dead. Fucking everybody's dead. Holy shit, who isn't dead? I'm gonna have amnesia all over again from the amount of memories I just wiped out. Huh? Where am I? I'm surprised any of you guys are still alive. The fact that that is a thing that happened is absolutely crazy to me. I know that it's anime and I'm in that way not surprised, but I'm also really confused. Vaporizing explosions do tend to be pretty lethal. Except for these guys, who I guess just weren't there. Like that, there's something. Oh, you finally gained consciousness, thing. Doc, what happened? Where'd she flee? Timothy, Alice, what did I... Yes. That is... You murderer! Dan? Dan, what do you mean? Faye, it's because you had to go get in that monster. Alice and Timothy, the people of the village are all... I mean, Timothy got fucking shot by somebody else. That's not on me. Killed everyone using that monster. In fact, I don't want to point fingers. To be fair, if you had have gotten the fuck out of the village when you were supposed to, Timothy wouldn't have gotten shot, and I wouldn't have killed everyone. So maybe it's your fault, Dan. Have you ever thought about it that way? Little bitch. Not to say it's not my fault, but it's also Dan's fault in a really roundabout way. Why did you have to fight in the middle of the village? I know how to operate such a monster. Mother, where's Mother? Told you so. I'm someone we knew nothing about would lead our village to being blown up by a giant mech. Everyone said it was overly specific, but I knew. Dan. Keep away, I'm scared. Murder! My sister! Give me back my sister! Damn. Nothing to be gained from putting all the blame on Faye alone. What is more, you know Faye had no control over the malfunction of that gear. I know that. But... I hate you! That's okay, Dan. Nobody likes you anyways. Might be better if we left him by himself for a little while. Know what to do with his grief, his anger. But unfortunately, as we all know, anger turns to hate. And he will soon be... Midget Vader. And Faye, maybe a good idea for you to leave this place. I'm glad we both had the same idea. No guarantee that reinforcements from yesterday's units are not going to come. We'll probably want to know what happened to their comrades. Also, if you stay here, not think the atmosphere is going to be very joyful, if you know what I mean. Probably best for both you and all the other villagers here. I guess you're right, this disaster happened because I was here. But, what am I supposed to do now? Yes, well, why not go to Black Moon Forest and head for Ava? Sure, the soldiers from yesterday were not from Ava. If you can manage to get to the Ava side, they will be able to track you down. They will not be able to track you down very easily. Okay, I understand, Doc. Well, anyway, please take care of the rest of the things here, Doc. Of course. Well, do take care now. I'm gonna say this is a pretty somber opening, though. I feel bad for the main character. You killed everyone with that monster. Murderer. My sister. Come on, you gotta take it with you. It might be good at killing everyone, but it's also good at killing everyone, and there isn't a better self-defense than genocide. As they say. I don't think anybody actually says that, but I think it's true. Probably fall one way or another. I mean, that's also true. Yeah, I guess you can't run away from destiny, especially when you're in a game like this. Well, let's see what kind of BCs we have on the overmap. Whatever the heck this thing is. Oh hey, I have I have another point, which means I can start working on combos. Wow. Fucking flick me, will you? Well, how about this? This thing's kind of rude, you know? It's also kind of dead. Fencing wear, eh? Oh, it looks like we are getting to the point where I ought to equip myself my power ring. And I'll say, get my defense up, so that kind of makes up for the lack of the martial cap now. My stats are looking pretty good. At least I think so. Oh, I can't actually go through the forest? Did I misunderstand the instructions? I thought I was supposed to go through the forest. Oh, there we go. I am. It's just not a, the forest is an actual map with an enterable location. I can't go through, like, can't just walk through it. Which is fine and makes enough sense game-wise. It was just confusing for a sec. I also hit the wrong button again. I do that. Definitely gotta be monsters in here. Are you running? Where are you going? I wanna... Let's see what that thing's up to. Wow, this thing's tanky. Wow. Yeah, I definitely feel like my stats are okay. I guess I should just hit it with a bunch of weak attacks, or maybe it's weak to magic. Maybe this is like the area where you want to use your... Yeah, there we go. Weak to magic. That makes sense. I did not skip by things so fast. I literally didn't see what I got out of that fight. Oh, before I look at that, what are you? A battle? Why do I have to track it down, though? Bizarre. I hate this one simple trick. Exactly. I do have this like personal back and forth speculation if I should be trying to really focus doing just the same combo a lot, or if I should be mixing it up like I am, but I kind of like mixing it up. It gives like some visual variety. Yeah, now we know why it was running, because I was apparently out to murder it. A whole bunch of hop jerky though, and that's nice for heals. Biz fruit, is that what I got earlier? I think so. Just one of the heal items. I'll just make sure real quick. Yeah, no quick rolls. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Which, hopefully, I'm not doing too simple of button, like, because, to be fair, I'm not mixing up my button presses a lot, but the guy mentions, like, really basic ones. He's like, you can unlock them by pressing, like, X twice, or, you know, a bunch of, yeah, like, say I'm learning a couple of death blows. So, I should probably try to master these death blows, and then move on to, like, trying more advanced stuff. Then again, I guess it doesn't hurt to kind of mix up what I'm trying. Ah, shoot. I fell. Can I jump back up? I don't think I can. I have to go back around. I should be more careful here, apparently. Oh, cool. I like the multi-layered fights. Okay, let's try something like this. Wait, what the heck did I just do? Did I miss an attack there? Huh. Fuck, rude. I don't quite know if I get what you're saying, but I think I get what you're saying. And sorry if I'm going to probably spend some time poking at my, I just kind of want to see if I'm like, am I doing anything? No, didn't bring up any more death blows that I'm working towards. I want to eat a hob jerky. There we go. I like to... It depends on the game, but in general, I try to keep myself from being below half HP when possible. Like, that's always a solid enough strategy. Alright. That's fair, NTF. I have been having fun with this game, but I've also been streaming at it for a while. So I might go... I'm pretty close to a save point. I might end the stream pretty soon myself. Gonna just go for a shorter stream today. But I actually enjoyed this way more than I expected to, faster than I expected to, so, I am very likely to continue the stream, like, soon. Would it not be surprised, though I might, just because it's on my mind, I might try to get at this. Okay, I have to get it, yeah, I probably have to get it from above. That makes sense. Alright, that's my current goal. I'm gonna get that bag that of loot, and then I'm gonna save. Oops. Having some platforming issues. It's fine. Hey you. I don't know why, but I'm gonna mess you up, weird hob plants. You know, that combo does seem good. Though, I mean, I guess most of the combos... Actually, how much does this one... What? I mean, they all seem to equal out pretty similar, but I'm sure once they actually evolve into their death blows, it'll change up more. Attack. Sick, another level up. Always happy to get those. Whoa, what? Does it, like, chase me? It does. Something I just love about the way the blasts just goes. It's very, snappy, which I guess is something the game does well in general. That being said, I haven't actually figured out how to get on the upper logs yet. Maybe that's something I can't do yet? Maybe I'm just lying. Maybe that was the upper log, yeah? Huh, that was weird. What do the, red numbers mean? Normally I would assume those would mean something like extra damage, but it kind of seems like they do less damage. But it also makes, like... Oh, regiments. Like a sound effect, so I don't really know. Oh, hey, that is the... that. I don't need to do that again. Oops. Oh, yeah. I'm messing around with the, so it's that one that I want to get on top of. Actually, get on top of it, though. Can I... I mean, from either here, over here, either? Not really. Maybe there's a way deeper in? Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Just make sure. Well, I guess I'll just use the guided shot. I was excited to try out anything, but... not yet. But yeah, I'm gonna check over here. I'm probably gonna try... I don't think I can go over here, though. Doesn't seem like that's something I can do. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try out my death blow, and then I'm going to save. And, that'll be the stream. But, you know, I'm always support. Fun stream. Good game. Oh, come on. Where's all the monsters when you want one? There we go. Maybe there's, like, something that... You know what? Screw it. I didn't really do it. I don't think. Am I not high enough level for the death blow? Let's see, because this is just... Whatever. I will figure the combos out next time. I should say. Which are different from the combos. Combos are like death blows. Wow. Those guys are worth a lot of experience. Interesting. So despite showing up, you actually can't accidentally save over those, though you can probably delete them on purpose. Either way, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. And I hope you all